She has arrived. This is a mistake. Okay, I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, so I lied. It's actually several hours later, but not because it took that long for the product to take root. My really lame pun. It's not even worth acknowledging. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this in the light here. Actually, yes, you can. Oh, yes, mama. So comparison to the rest of my hair, here is a strand of one of the darkest pieces of my hair. I wanted to see how that, I guess, took the product, and this is actually mixed in a little bit with my normal hair, because if there were any professionals watching this, Brad Mondo, please love me. I did not do a good job sectioning. I just grabbed hair strands and started applying crap like a maniac. Ooh, you can see that purple right there, just barely. She's just barely there. So, I am ready to color my whole head. This lovely, luscious shade of eggplant down here. And I'm probably gonna have to use this whole dang jar because Mama has a mane. And I don't need this brush, but I feel cool and professional when I use it. It's really inefficient. This is actually my dad's. This is from my dad's beard coloring kit. He promised me he wouldn't color his beard if I didn't color my hair, but I stole his utensil. So now he can't color his beard, and I can color my hair. Joke's on him. I'll be back in a minute, or an hour, or however long it takes me to finally get around to coloring my hair in the midst of finals week.
And they would be like, extra, extra, read all about it. I'm a newsie.
Okay, people, the moment of truth. We're gonna officially apply this purple hair dye to my head. No going back until it washes out. But before I do that, I'm going to do the recommended thing where I'm going to cover my hairline, or my skin close to my hairline, with some olive oil to kind of protect it from the amount of pigment that's about to be hitting it. Now that that's done, so I am going to section all of this, but I'm going to work from the roots down to the ends. So worst case scenario, we have a graceful fade of color. It'd be really awkward if I ran out of this stuff before my whole head was covered. Hey, remember that brush I don't need? Well, we're using it. I don't know if you want the pleasure of seeing this. I might have to put the phone down while I do this. Brad, are you judging me? I can feel you judging me. Well, I'm not applying bleach. I'm applying your favorite product, so you can't be too mad at me. If I was applying bleach, you'd be mad at me right now. Oh, there she is. You see that purple hairline? This is happening, people. This is real life. This is not a drill. I can tell we're going to get to a point where I'm going to be really sloppy with this. Right now I'm being all precise. In a hot minute, I'm probably just going to go switch to a caveman and just start sloshing it everywhere. I actually haven't even gotten into the container itself. I've been using the lid and getting whatever's out of there first before I go into the nitty-gritty. The true prize that awaits. There it is. There we go. Get that hairline, people. Gotta make sure that hairline is snatched. I really hope I have a sibling come in here and say, why are you talking to yourself? And I'll be like, I'm doing it for the fans. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey there. That's the thing, though. Do it for the views, man. Gotta do it for the people. I'm talking like I'm some successful vlogger when this is probably like the first video I've ever actually published of my own volition. If ever there was a time to post a video of yourself on social media doing something slightly atypical, or in this case, not necessarily slightly, just straight up different. Anyway, if there was ever a time to do it, I feel like now, during quarantine, when so much of the world is making bad hair decisions, you should contribute to the conversation in any way that you can. People are doing their part all across the globe. The least I can do is not be selfish with my hair experience. Sharing it with you all, verbally processing through it, talking about my experience. I mean, who knows? Like, this video could go viral. I could be famous in the morning. I have big ambitions for myself. I have every reason to expect that this video here of me not really doing that much of a risky move with my hair will fall into the hands of the likes of John Krasinski and Ellen DeGeneres and Kaylin Allen and Brad Mondo and all of the people I wish were friends with me but aren't, because they don't know who I am. It will fall into their hands, and that will be my from rags to riches success story right there. So glad that this is Overtone and not bleach. And update, I will say this. Initially I grabbed this stupid, pardon me. I'm gonna have to. Initially, I grabbed my dad's hair dye brush, kind of a tongue-in-cheek decision, because I was like, haha, it probably won't actually be helpful, you know? I was like, this is my first rodeo when it comes to dyeing my hair. Like, I've dyed my hair with box dye before. Never filmed the process and certainly never spoke about it this much. But anyway, I did not use a brush. I always just used my fingers, and I definitely was not this meticulous about sectioning until I started watching Brad Mondo for fun. By the way, Brad, I'm giving you so many shameless plugs in this video that if I don't see you watching this, my feelings are just gonna be hurt. And it's okay, they can be hurt. I can be hurt. It's okay. But I really won't hold it against you. I'll still watch your videos and I'll believe your words that you say about hair care products. Back to this brush. Oh, this is really cute so far, guys. I'm gonna tell you. We are making a statement that says, I want to be purple and there's nothing you can do to stop me. But yeah, so to my surprise, this brush is actually a lot more helpful than I initially expected it would be, as it's so small. But it really penetrates the hair really well, so, yeah, I mean, novel idea. It's almost like hairstylists knew what they were doing or something. Yeah, paint in my head. Ooh, is that, oh, okay, good. I thought I saw gray hair, but it was just the shine from the purple. Oh, I, like, have this feeling in my stomach right now where I'm like, cause this is purple. This is not like a little subtle hint at purple. This is like Barney's a dinosaur. Did Gen Z do they even know who that guy is? Do they remember Barney? Is Barney too old? I have this feeling in my stomach, like, what if, when I rinse all this off, I'm like, I just colored my hair purple and I have to live with the choices that I made? Or am I gonna look at it and be indifferent? Or am I gonna look at it and be like, wow, I am now addicted to hair dye. Like, I have to go crazier. I have to try blue next. I have to try purple next. No. I have to try green next. Like, I don't know. But the emotions of uncertainty are real. They are real. They are present. I can feel the entire back of my head that has no hair dye on it right now. But luckily, we've been going for quite some time, and we still have quite a bit of this left. So, I think we're doing good so far. Oh my dear, crazy. Somebody sneezed. A chewy. I've yet to be bombarded by siblings, so that's exciting. Ooh, I am getting purple all over my skin. That is also great news. Yeah, that feels like my hairline. That feels about right. We gotta go in with the serious gloopity gloops. Wow, my gloves are purple. Hey, I get, This is about, it smells like mint, which surprised me. I don't know what I expected it to smell like, but not mint. Expected like some fruit punch, tropical blah blah blah. But the mint is actually quite refreshing. Like, I'm not upset about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm nervous. I really am. Like, I've been, listen ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. Oh, we're okay. It's not like it's that big of a deal, guys. Like, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm still freaking out because, oh my gosh, gotta glue a bit on there. Really cover it. Every little strand. We're gonna come back and revisit you because you are not totally saturated to my satisfaction. It's not that big of a deal, but this is still a relatively bold hair color if we're keeping it real. Like, you know, it's not every day, or at least in small town Northeast Texas. You know, it's not every day that you walk around and see somebody with just like vibrant purple hair. But that's what we're going with. I've committed to my decision. I'm happy with my decision, I think. But it's just like the acknowledgement, like, wow, this is happening. We're not going back. And I have waited a month. Like, Overtone, thank you very much for getting my order to me a day earlier than predicted. I was very pleased with Overtone service. After I ordered my tub, they, you know, were honest. They're like, yo, we're on back order. There's a lot of brunettes that are bored and wanting to dye their hair jewel tone colors, so it's going to be a minute before you get it. And I was like, that's cool, bruh. I understand. There are other more important things to be mailed, like toilet paper. But anyway, that being said, like I did have to wait for quite a while before the package got here. But I mean, I was talking about it, and like my friends can testify. I was talking about it for like a month, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for my purple hair dye to get here. So I've had some time to get used to this idea, to think about it. This was not an impulsive decision, but still, like, it's just bizarre. Oh. Apparently acetone gets rid of it, or some of it anyway. I don't know. If you're not familiar with Overtone, I'm not trying to, like, do a review for them, but I guess I am doing a review. Wow. She stains, so be careful. But anyway, if you did not already know about Overtone, what makes it different than other hair dyes, and we'll see how my hair responds after, you know, I wash it out in the final reveal. I actually have a lot more than I thought I would. Cool. Solid 8 ounces worth of product. I think they recommend that if your hair is long, you use all of it or most of it. My hair's not like Rapunzel status, but it's, you know, medium long, so I probably will do that. Where's I going? I was saying something, like wisdom was spewing forth, I remember that. I was saying something deeply profound. Yeah, hey there. These are places that didn't get it. Well, we're gonna fix that. If you were not already aware, Overtone is different than other hair dyes because rather than chemically lifting color and chemically adding it, it is a deep conditioner that, while it is opening up the porous surface in your hair, it's also depositing pigment. So the benefits of that, aside from the fact that it's vegan and cruelty free if you're into that kind of thing, it doesn't damage your hair like normal hair dye would. It actually supposedly makes it healthier on the other side, which is neat. I appreciate that. I will say, like, when I did my strand test, which I normally don't do strand tests because I'm irresponsible, but I wanted to see really quickly, like, what I was getting myself into before I did it. I rinsed out the stuff. I was impressed by how much color had absorbed into the strand. So anyway, I was like, wow, most of that pigment went into the hair itself. Interesting. I am Medusa. That was cool. And anyway, when I washed my hair and blow dried it, or rinsed that little strand and blow dried it, ooh. Oh yeah, I love dyeing eyebrows. That's so good. Anyway, I was impressed with how good my hair felt. We're gonna see how she responds. Update, as I have been like slathering on the product. Yeah, most of it is gone by this point, but I could also shape my hair probably into the statue of David if I wanted. That is an exaggeration. I don't think David wishes he were my hair. Anyway, yeah, and honestly, I probably, Brad, I know you're watching, you can correct me. I probably could have stopped working it into my hair a second ago, or a little bit ago, but I really want to get this sucker as saturated as I possibly can, because while I think I'm past the point of, you know, I think it's all pretty well distributed, but I really don't want to risk it. Like, I feel like the worst thing, aside from not liking my hair color, which really at this point I don't think is gonna happen. I'm really feeling this. I think the worst part would be having like a random patch of brown against all this deep purple that's happening. So, we're just gonna get this last little bit. We're gonna let this all sit and chill for 15 minutes, even though, according to the clock, it's taken me about 26 minutes to apply because I'm so thorough. Ooh, no, we can't have that. Every single little bit. Anyway, so yeah, ooh. Ow. I love pulling the muscle in my elbow. Well, as you can see, that almost stood up by itself. Like, it's just sitting up there. Hope I got all the back. I think I did. I know I look like a purple something. Yeah, this stuff is like little ninja pigment that's like, we will be absorbed. It has been fun to apply. My hair, I think, is enjoying this. It's nice to be coloring my hair without the smell of toxic ammonia. So I'm gonna take these gloves off, I'm gonna clean myself up and wait 15 minutes. We're gonna rinse her out and call it a day. See you in 15. I just wanted to acknowledge this frog face on my arm. Thank you, Overtone. What's happening here that's really cool about this is that A, it is exactly like eggplant, which is the color I was hoping for. It's not actually so ridiculously stark that it would, like, I don't know, attract too much attention, like, you know, like it's not like super bright. It works really well with, I mean, go figure, the natural undertones in my hair already, so I can still see my natural highlights and lowlights, and it just works so well with them. So there's like dimension, and my hair feels like thick and soft and purple, a deep, rich eggplant purple. Overall, I'd say it was a successful day.